Welcome back. Another episode, Neighborhood CEOs. I'm going by John, man. I got my partners in here, Raymar, Lionel. Fellas, man, 2026, man. How y'all boys feeling, man?
Hey man, happy New Year, man. We good, man. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Hey man, ready to. Hey, I'm feel motivated. I'd say that. I'm motivated, man.
That's what's up.
Recharged. I say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bird, what's up
Man,
with you, man?
the same thing, man. I'm feeling good, man. Ready to hit the ground running, man. Hit to get the wheels going, man.
Yeah, man. So, what y'all boys do, man? The New Year, man. Y'all bring it in. Y'all step out, let the ball drop, or what y'all do for the New Year, man?
Nah, bro. Hey man, I be real, man. New Year's Eve, I was working all day.
Yep.
I was off, but I was working. So that's kind of like how I brought the New Year. I'm working up until 12, but that energy, right? So
Yeah.
just, hey man, just not trying to wait till the day to do the thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, but no, I was chill, bro. I was at the crib. She got this thing. She want the house to be clean before going into the New Year's, and
Yep.
so she cleaning all day. I'm working on work stuff, and that's kind of like me. We grind out. It's about 6, 7 o'clock. I went
Mhm.
and grabbed some dinner, came to the crib, and I wanted to go to sleep, but it's like, all right, let me at least try to be as festive. My
Yeah.
girls, they went to their grandma. One went to their grandma house, and another one went to their friends, and the boys was just here chilling with us. They both went to sleep. So, hey man, me and Jazz, man, one eye open. Happy New Year. All right, see.
See
Hey,
you. See you
time to
later.
get to work tomorrow. Time to get to work tomorrow. Nah,
That's
but
that's
it
what's
was
up.
chill though. It was chill though, man. Yeah,
That's what's
yeah,
up, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just see
man,
another one for sure.
Yeah, man. Bird, what you
for
do,
sure.
man? What you do with yours?
Man, we was in the church house, man. To switch it up a little
Nice.
bit, man. Went
Yeah,
went
yeah.
went, went to church New Year's Eve and woke up New Year's Day. Kind of did the same thing you guys did, LL, man. We just
Mm-hmm.
took all the Christmas decorations and everything down, cleaned
Mm-hmm.
up. Wife went through her closet and bagged up a bunch of stuff for me to go drop off at the donation spot, man, and just hitting a little reset button, man, and just
Mm-hmm.
starting fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
Yeah. I used
that dump in Goodwill, man. They got a whole lot of stuff out the crib, man. You know how
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
did. I used to do that. Well, I did that too. But this year I ain't really. Well, not for New Year's, but I had a bunch of stuff like that, man. A bunch of shoes, kids stuff, and then this time I went and had and like I seen Wes, so I was like, since he know he be
Mm-hmm.
hanging with the in the I want to say in the hoods or all with the community, I would say. So I
You
gave
know,
him. I was like, I'm gonna try to get it to because I don't know who gets stuff at Goodwill. I'm sure somebody gets it
that's true.
that
Yeah,
needs it.
yeah,
But I was like, man, I'm gonna try to put it in the hands of people I know that what I'm saying
yeah.
can use it, man. So some of us kids and stuff like that. So that's what I did as far as talking about getting rid of stuff. But same thing though. Drake was talking about cleaning. She was trying
Mm-hmm.
to clean. Was it New Year's? Yep, same thing. I helped. I did that. I helped though. I helped clean New
Mm-hmm.
Year's Eve, man. I helped clean.
Mm-hmm.
But you know me, Lana. I always got a motive, man. So I'm helping clean, man. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do the right thing right now, but I need you. I see you later. You know what I mean? I see. Yeah, I see you later. Yeah. So
We're gonna break that in, right?
New
Yeah,
Year's Eve, birthday. My
yeah,
birthday was New Year's
yeah,
Day. So
Yeah, man. Happy belated birthday, New Year,
yeah,
baby,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
had all that in mind, man. I had a plan, man. I always
Oh
got a
yeah, but
plan.
hey, but that should be a guaranteed thing. In my,
Hey, man. Hey, I want to say, man, people don't get as much rest. I don't need as much rest as other people, man. I don't really need rest like that, man. But
Yeah.
some people, man, they don't get their proper rest, man. They can't function late at night like we can, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, man, I
We
believe
had
absolutely.
this,
that,
we
You're
had
man.
this,
absolutely
we
right.
had this discussion before, man.
We
So
have, we have, we have. It's funny.
You're
It's funny
absolutely
you
right.
bring this up, man, because the guy we often shout out in the comments has opinions about this
yeah,
behind closed doors. We all know who he was, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He been on here, right?
yeah.
Like me and him was rapping New Year's Eve about the same thing. How complicated things can be just to, right? It's like,
Just
man,
across the bridge, man.
just across the bridge, So, and I get it, but it's like I still like, man, but why, But it's different strokes for different folks. No pun
Yeah,
intended.
man. Yeah,
Yeah, nah, man, and it's we're simple, as men, we're really
Oh
simple,
yeah, that's a
man.
good
You know what
point.
I'm
That's a good
saying? We
point.
straight, but there's some more complexity, on the other side of things
Yeah,
sometimes.
man, it's
So
a lot of
Oh, a
nuance.
lot of
A lot of
complexity.
yeah,
nuance, man. A lot of
Nuance. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
There
somebody
you
said,
go.
yeah, man, it's the nuance of it. I'm like, man, you gotta break that down for
Yeah,
me. Nuance. So, yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, when it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'm like, all right, I got you, man. But nah, bro,
yeah,
you're right. I like that word. Yeah, nuance. We're gonna
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's a nuance. Yeah,
Nuance. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it say.
yeah, but man,
The
like,
name of the show, the
yeah,
new is
yeah,
nuance.
yeah. New year, new nuances, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
but we know what I'm saying. We in so how y'all feel, man? Y'all feel like, I mean, I ain't really, when I woke up, what I'm saying, I ain't really feel like, damn, it's a new year. Like I ain't feel like I usually feel as far as like the new year, man. I don't know what it was,
Hmm.
but did y'all have like y'all do your vision board, y'all do resolutions? Did y'all like, or y'all just, what y'all do? Y'all just go with the flow? What's the word? What's the moves for the new year, man?
Hey, bro. Hey, man. What they say, man? I'm gonna do everything bigger this year. That's the goal. Really, that's the
Yeah,
goal. Just man, just do everything a little bit bigger, a little bit better. But I think within that, I was just thinking about a little, thinking this morning, man, just being more intentional.
yeah,
Like down to like I'm wearing all black today. I'm gonna make sure I put black socks on. Like that intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like so just trying to create better habits. And I think not so much a resolution, but just, seeing shortcomings from last year and was like, nah, we can't have things not happen because of me. We can't have my level of success be stopped because I didn't execute A to Z. So that's kind of been my I guess mindset shift really. And I think that's what I've been working on, just a mindset shift and um just being more just more insightful, man, how I show up for real, for real. I think those are things sometimes we can just kind of just get so caught up in what we want and or so caught up into also how people impact us and how that may throw us off our game. All in all, man, just hey, as just to sum it up, locking in, as they would say, locking in. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah,
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 but no resolutions, man. Just like, all right, hey, man, we got to make lifestyle changes, man. I stepped in here. Monday started 3 day uh, green. What I do? Smoothie juice cleanse 3 days. Got off that bad boy yesterday. Got
yeah,
a 5 day detox I'm doing, but it's just like a real light.
yeah,
Still eating. I'm eating
yeah,
food today. Started back today, so locked in. I'm locking on that for the next 5 days. So just trying to give myself some solid foundation
yeah,
as I'm really like cutting out the fast food and cutting out alcohol. Dry January. I'm gonna try to go as long as I can
yeah,
with the alcohol thing. Yeah, so man, you know how it go, man. Just try to all right, man. We ain't get we bro. We talk about vision boards. Like I got a nice vision board upstairs I did last year.
yeah,
Man, I ain't checked nothing off of that thing. So I'm like, all
yeah,
right,
man. Yep.
we ain't do something right this year, last year. So
yeah.
yeah, bro. It's that time.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man. I
Hmm.
said kind of same thing, man. Nothing crazy. Like as we get older, like the holidays and New Year, everything feels like a continuation now, man.
yeah,
So, it's like all about just like you said, man, just locking in and being intentional. And we actually just kind of starting off we started our fast on this Monday, doing like a little 15-day fast up until next week, to the wife's birthday, which is the 15th.
Hmm.
So well, that'd be 10 days. But
Hmm.
we're just trying to lock in, man, and just be more intentional. And this
Hmm.
is my first time actually doing like a serious fast.
yeah,
We doing no sugars,
Hmm.
cutting off eating at 7 o'clock. And just, kind of coupling that with, like the spiritual piece as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I hit one of my boys up, who's a Muslim, man, and he said what you said, Lionel. He was like,
Hmm.
man, like when you're going through that time, just be intentional. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You're gonna find your answers if you be intentional about which direction you want to go to. So I've just been kind of working on that, this week. And yeah, man, just trying to do a little bit better things, a little bit better, especially as far as health concerns and mental health, man, and just making sure that I'm keeping myself on my best game that I can. Every day ain't gonna be the best. But if you come and lace them up and be prepared, man, you're gonna get something out of it. And that's what I'm trying to do this year, man. And I think John, when we were rapping this past weekend, man, like one of the biggest things for me, I think, is just really locking down on the budget this year. Budgeting for real. You know what I mean? And
Hell
and
yeah.
and
Yeah.
and being disciplined to a budget,
Yep.
and just seeing
Mm-hmm.
where that takes me, man, and
Mm-hmm.
and go from there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 I feel that
We
too.
definitely. Yeah, we was doing that because I told him along there, I was like, we always say like, yo, I'm gonna save some money or I'm gonna try to save, but I told him like I was gonna try to do a budget to where it's like, this what I got. If I want to, splurge on whatever, I want to buy some shoes or I want to eat out or I want to do this. Like when I hit, if I got after I'm saying I'm gonna save $300 a week or $200 a week. Once I hit those things, and if I'm done, I don't care if the kids like, yo, we want to go to hibachi. Like, nah, bro,
Nope.
we done. Like, we maxed out. We maxed out for
We
the week.
maxed out,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Hey,
I think
that's a good, yeah.
that's budgeting that I never did. Like, I always save money, and sometimes I can't save. Like, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you can't save. I mean, one time I used to save $2,000 a month, man. Be boom, looking at my joint like, yo, you rolling. And then I realized, like, you putting this into your checking account, dummy. Like, this ain't doing nothing. Like, you ain't putting it
Yeah,
into
yeah.
nothing that can even.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can
You can bring
grow
the
it.
money back.
You got ten
Yeah,
thousand dollars in a checking account or saving. In
yeah.
6 months, you made 18 cents in that joint. So, but that's something that I just didn't know. I didn't know. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't know no
yeah,
better, man. I didn't know
yeah.
about high yield, savings or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm gonna try to
Mm-hmm.
do. I'm gonna try to get on a budget where give me
Yeah.
a spreadsheet. This one I'm gonna use, and when it's a wrap, it's a wrap. And I know in the
Hmm.
back of my mind, like, yo, you're not broke because you saving. So when
Yeah,
you done,
yeah.
you can't splurge. You can't go out to eat. So open up the fridge or get you a juice or you know what I'm saying. It's something in that fridge all the time. We don't like to cook it or we don't like to go and pull it out, but it be something in that fridge because you go to the grocery store every week. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. So that's
Yeah,
that's
but you make sense, man.
that's what I'm gonna do. As far as like
Yeah,
talking about that. So that's one thing I'm gonna do for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Now, it sounds like we all on the same page, man. I got I've been um entertaining a financial advisor for a couple months. So I've been meeting with a couple and filling it out and just not meeting with to do the work, but just all right, who I'm gonna work with. So I finally, pick one. I got my first meet with them next week.
Yeah,
So like my when that was one of my goals last year, to get my finances organized in a way where I know, and not to be so anal, but yeah, I know where every dollar going, and I
yeah,
know all right what I'm doing long term because, bro, we all in our. I'll be 40 this year. Y'all both in y'all 40s now, so you think about it like I can't continue to be in my mindset that like this shit is gonna last forever,
yeah,
Right.
and not set myself up for the best success or my kids up for the best success. I mean, I got a kid already in college, three young kids that's middle school, two in middle school, one ain't start school yet. So I
yeah,
got to start thinking about their futures.
yeah.
And
Hey,
bro, something happened to me. I got to start thinking about that too, right? Do they have enough
yeah,
to last or to take care of all of that
yeah,
house, tuitions for everybody, cost of living increase. You know what I mean? Like, all right, what am I leaving, man? So that's been like last year was real awakening for me because I had some health scares, just like lab work not looking right, and then it's like, all right, well, what I got to do differently, one, but then at the same time, I still got to make preparations, so man, yes, man, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of men think like that. I know I hear those stories where men pass and they don't really have the life insurance. They don't have this, that, and the third.
Hmm. Hmm.
People scrambling, man. Man, I feel that shit. That shit'll keep me up at night. Shit like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just making
yeah.
sure everybody's straight, but not to get too deep. But nah, man, that financial piece is the starting is the stepping stone and that budget and saying no. Like, nah, no, we walking out the grocery store
to go get
and
some meat, man.
bro, that shit is insane. I just dropped however much money and then we going out to eat but no, that's insane. That's insane to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Insane,
yeah.
bro. That makes no sense. So I didn't drop prior. I had a family
Oh
shoot,
man,
six. So that's about $100 a piece, you know what I'm saying? And we shop at Whole Foods,
you eat,
whole check,
yeah, easy,
organic everything, you know what I'm saying?
easy. Hey,
Bro, easy.
Yep.
I went there last night just to get some stuff to cook for today and tomorrow.
Hmm.
$200
Yeah,
just for
man.
Yeah,
today and
man.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
gotta
so
do that, man. I mean, our kids, man, they spoiled. I'm sure all our kids, like they spoiled. They expect to, yo, I want to do this. So I mean, mine, man, they talking about, is there any steak for dinner? Like, nah, man, no steak, man. So you can go there, you get some, all right, some Tyson steak nuggets or something you can put in the
Right,
freezer. You
right,
know
right,
yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying?
yeah,
But then on the other hand, like I'm thinking, like, yeah, nah, bro, we can't eat like that all the time. But I don't want to take you to McDonald's either, or I don't want to feed
hmm
you, uh,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, oven pizza that's I know ain't, you know what I'm saying.
Hella
Right.
Yeah,
processed.
yeah.
Right.
So it's
Right.
tough, man. Like they got you in the chokehold out here, man, because it costs to be healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Like you said, John, you said that before a couple episodes ago. You
Hmm
said either it's going to cost to be healthy, or you're going to have some medical
yeah,
things that's
hmm
going to pile up. That's going to cost too. So
yeah,
choose
hmm
wisely.
yeah.
hmm
Cause wife, she just put something on she tagged me in the joint today. It was like about the juice and whatever, and the other part was like, you can pay for real food and fruit and vegetables. And then this other part was like, or you can pay for this. And it was like medicine bottles.
hmm
It was different little. So that was the thing. Like you can pay one way or the other. You gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm
yeah, but I be trying to do that, man. But they, you know what I'm saying? I know like I like for them to have I love that they like the good stuff, but yeah, man, we gotta lock that budget down though, man. And
You do,
Yeah.
man.
kids, man, once you show them, I mean, of course they're gonna be kids, but you can show them like in a way, like, yo, we're gonna do this, man, so we can get that vacation. We're gonna go take you where you want to go. We can go to Disney. We can go to Jamaica. That's how I got to do
hmm
mine. So they
Yeah, yeah,
kind of be with it, man. But
yeah.
yeah. But another thing, man, what I said I was gonna do this year, man, it's like, and I did it. I kind of did it because, like we was talking about with the juice, the business. I was like, really, I wasn't ready to do it because I was supposed to have like five. I'm gonna have five like different flavors, right? So right now, I figured like I got three of them, like exactly how I want them to be. So I'm
hmm
like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Like if people be hitting me up, like, nah, I ain't ready yet. So then she hit me, wife hit me. She's like, why you just don't go out there and just do the three, and then you get the other ones later. So when I was like, I bet we could do that. So for myself, what I'm thinking is for this year with anything, I ain't gonna wait around, man, because
Yeah,
wait around, you gonna miss. It's gonna
yeah,
always be waiting. It's gonna be
yeah,
it's gonna be
Hmm.
April. So that's what I
yeah.
think people should do with your health. Which if you want to work out, you want to start something, you ain't gonna never have it all the way figured out, man. So to start this year, that's what I told myself. So anything I say I want to do, if I say like, yo, I want to work out, man, but I gotta wait till I get a whole gym set up in the garage. I gotta get a bench. I gotta get nah, man. You just get on the floor, do some
Start,
push ups. You know what I'm saying? Get
Start
you,
somewhere. Yeah.
you know what I'm
hmm
saying? Get you. So that's what I'm gonna try to do this whole. That's
hmm
what I'm gonna try to do this whole year, man. Is whatever I want to do, I'm just jumping, man. Like
hmm
Hmm.
I figure it out. Like if I find out, like, yo, you ain't got everything you need, but I'm starting, man. So that's gonna be
hmm
that's my thing for what I told myself for this year, man. I ain't bullshitting this year, man.
Yeah,
I might
yeah.
come back. We might be here next year, 27. I said, damn, yo, it ain't work out like I wanted to do, but it ain't gonna be because, like what you said, Lana, it ain't gonna be because I didn't do my part or I
hmm
ain't tried. You know
hmm
what I'm saying? So that's what I think
hmm
for this year for
hmm
all different things.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
love that. And it started off already, man. When I got here, just now I got here, Mason, he coming, telling me all this stuff he done worked out. I got to see walking in the garage, the treadmill, and I'm mad, like, yo, who got the treadmill like on incline, like all the way up, like it's going to the ceiling, man.
Like somebody playing with it.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm coming to the house, like, yo, who did that? He's like, oh, I just did a mile on the treadmill. So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, you was ready to go off, man. He out there, he was ready to go off.
He trained. He getting right.
Yeah, yeah,
You
Yeah.
you
getting
getting
right,
right. I
man.
said, you getting right. So I was like, all right.
Mountain climbing.
Yeah, I was like, all right, dog. I was like, hey, just next time, man, when you come off the joint, just roll it back down. And it ain't even no big deal for real. I'm just like, I'm acting like my dad or something. Like, who did this? Like, who?
From a,
Like
as
the
soon as hit
joint's
the one
off, bro.
fuss.
Like the treadmill's not
Yeah.
on, man. So it really ain't no
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying? But I
feel
was
that,
like,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? I was just,
I don't feel bad. I don't feel
yeah,
bad because I do the
yeah,
same shit. I come
yeah,
home fussing like shit
yeah,
about nothing. Why
Yep.
y'all do this? Why, and like, bro, like, go upstairs and get your shit together, man. Come, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Sometimes we let that steam off, man.
Uh,
Because like, we had that sense of agitation. Like you
Yeah.
coming
yeah,
home, man. You want
come
to come
home.
straight to the house,
They don't
do
even
what you
pay
need
them
to
though.
do.
The people you
Yeah,
rent
don't
for, they ain't got nothing
exactly.
to do. No
It's from the day. It's from the day.
On the
You know what I
day,
mean?
man.
So, we gotta definitely, I think I've tried my best to work on how to navigate that. So it doesn't affect, everything inside these four walls because that's where the peace comes
Mm-hmm.
from. So and I
Yeah.
want to try to keep it that way, man. So but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it happens, man. That's just being
Yeah.
parents, that's part
Yeah.
of life,
Man,
man.
I was
So,
tripping, man.
you
I was
know.
Yeah.
yeah. So and he talks. So that's the thing. I say that to say all the stuff that I've been doing, the little, and I'm doing the push ups. When I hit the treadmill, and he just been both of them been and now everybody in here kind of doing something,
That's
not
good.
every day, but I thought about like, yo, that's really because of you, because of what I was doing, and I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't doing everything that I was supposed to do every day. I missed days where I'm like, I don't feel like it today or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but just from that, you got three people that you got two kids and a grown
Mm-hmm.
up that they like from what you was doing, they inspired. They like, yo, I'm gonna
Mhm.
try to do such and such. So,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, man. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, man. Just keep it pushing, man. Try to like, impact, plus you want to impact the people in your house, man. But just stuff that you do, people be watching you, man. I think your boy Raymond, I think Mo said that, man. Like we was talking about the Nipsey, the quote, man. People that you don't know or that they don't tell you, they watch what you do. They imitate what you do. They take what you do and take it into their house or into their life.
Mm-hmm.
And they might not tell you, but you know what I'm saying. People be paying attention, man, and
Yeah.
definitely your kids and you're paying attention. So yeah, that's I think that's dope, man. That we got that impact on people, especially in our house. 'Cause that's really all that matters is people in your head, in your crib, or your
Mm-hmm.
immediate, you and your family, friends, stuff like that, man. But yeah, man, that's my thing for this year, though, man. I'm acting, man. I'm acting on. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
trying to wait. I ain't gonna wait around. So if I got something in my mind that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to my best to, what I'm saying, put my foot forward, man, and what I'm saying, put it in motion, man. Because like
Mm-hmm.
it's always gonna be it ain't never the right time, man. It's never the perfect time to do nothing, man. And like if everybody waited till they was already ready to do something, wouldn't nothing get done.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Nah,
But
nah.
you're not alone. You're not alone, man. I do the same thing. I overthink things, and
know?
it got to be like this. Got to be perfect, right? And we just, we just, end up just grinding ourselves into a rut with it because we just whatever maybe whatever's attached to that. Maybe we just shit, man. We don't want to take the chance. We don't want to, put it out there. Ain't like we envision it. I get in that bad. Like ain't like I see it. I
Yeah,
don't want to do it yet.
yeah, yeah,
Nah, man. But that I typically, man, I always go back to my favorite quote, man. Start where you are. Do use what you have, do what you can, right? And that shit grounds me every time, man, and gets me focused. All right, bro. Well, let's kill the noise. Let's lock in. And I think a lot of times when I get in that space, I'm thinking about what everybody else gonna think,
I think about it, man.
think about it, or if are people going to be receptive to it. I
yeah.
get in that space, man. So I'm definitely trying to, certainly work on just freeing myself from a lot of that perceptions of other people and depending on that external validation, man. Like fuck that, man. I don't need your praise, man. Like we said before we got on here, man. Shit, I'm big dog, right? I'm that guy, right? So
That's it.
so it's like,
That's it.
that's it, right? Right? Locking into that.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
we already talked about. I'm just gonna say shout out to Cuz, man. Shout out to Cuz, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
legendary,
he
man.
said I'm big dog, man. So yeah,
Big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what you
That's
got to
that mentality.
carry you, man.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
that
got to.
mentality.
Hmm.
That comes to mind with Jay-Z quote, man. Forgot what album or what song it was from, man. But he said the try and the fail, the two things that's great,
Hmm.
because you
That's
gonna
four four
learn.
four. That's 4 4 4.
Yeah, you're gonna learn something from either way. Either if you succeed, you're gonna learn from it, or even if you tried, you tried
Hmm.
something. But even if
Hmm.
you fail, you learn, and then
You
you
learn
go
something.
back. You game plan, and you know how to navigate that situation, that circumstance when you go to try again, so you can be
Hmm.
successful. And I think,
Yeah.
I think a lot of us get caught up in that piece of failing before we even try. So it's
Mm-hmm.
we
Yeah,
just
facts.
gotta use what we have and go for it, because
Mm-hmm.
if it's for us, it's gonna be for you. So
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing wrong with going out there and tracing your dreams and having that mentality to say you're gonna be successful. First you gotta believe in it first. If you
Yeah,
believe in
Facts.
it, if you believe in that, then it's you already off to the right path, man. So just go out there and just make it do what it do.
yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I I think another thing I probably we can go. We'll say like I mean for 25, like something that I learned, man. That kind of what you just said, Raymond. Like you saying if you believe it, you know what I'm saying. And I was doing that, but I was getting caught up like, and I know it ain't. It's more to it. People say like, you know what I'm saying, speaking into existence. But I was doing too much of that and too much thinking, but I wasn't putting no action with it.
Uh,
So
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
think a lot of people, man, that's like just the cool thing to say, like speaking into existence. Like I'm gonna win this year. I'm gonna get this job. But you ain't getting it if you just stay right there.
not do not
Nothing,
doing nothing.
yeah,
nothing's gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Like nothing's gonna
Yeah,
fall. Nobody's gonna hand you nothing. Nobody's gonna
nah.
not just gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do that a lot, but I did it. I did it a lot last year, man. Like just
Mm-hmm.
talk, doing a lot of talking, man. A lot of just thinking. Like yo, I think I would be all these ideas, all these speaking into existence shit, but I wasn't putting nothing behind it, man. So if I say
Mm-hmm.
I'm get in shape, but I ain't doing nothing to get in shape, or I'm
Mm-hmm.
just, I'm saying I'm gonna go walk, or I'm gonna go walk today, I'm gonna walk a mile. Well, if you're gonna really get in shape, or you're really gonna lose weight, or you're gonna really be healthy, you gotta progress, man. So if you start off doing walking for 5 minutes, if that's all you got, well, in a month, if you can't still be walking for five, or you can't say, now I'm walking for three. This your second month, man. So like progression, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta progress in some way, whether it's gradually, whether it's like a
Yeah,
drastic progression, but that's what I had to learn, man. And I already knew it, but I had to just tell myself,
yeah.
like stop playing with you. Stop playing, man, because you out here saying stuff and you know better than to just think like something just gonna fall in your lap or you know what I'm saying. So, that's what I think from last year that I had to learn. And I had to just kind of just tell myself like all them words don't mean nothing, man. You gotta put some action behind it. You gotta put some, like you said, Lon, you gotta put some intention behind what you saying. And you know what I mean, you gotta really like you gotta make it if you ain't really kind of uncomfortable, then you ain't really making no move, man. If you
Mm-hmm.
just like, yo, I'm gonna, all right, today, I'm gonna peek outside, but I ain't gonna walk out there. I ain't walking today. I'm just gonna see what it look, go out here and stand out here. It's nice out here, man. It feel good, but I ain't gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like you said, man, intention, man. And that's what with everything. So I started the year,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't been long in 26, man, but I think I'm off to a good start, man, for
Yeah.
this year, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long way to go. I'm gonna probably go back a couple steps before I take 3, 4 forward, but I got
Mm-hmm.
I think I got the right like the mindset now, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna go back. If I was to tell you like, oh, I didn't do something today, I'm gonna acknowledge like, nah, you was tripping today, man. Like you ain't get it done today. So,
Yeah.
let's tomorrow, let's come show up
Uh,
tomorrow and do it better. But that's what I think. Yeah,
yeah.
people
No, you can hold yourself accountable.
yeah, yeah, stop playing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't always somebody else's fault. It ain't always like you don't got the time or I'm too busy or
Mm-hmm.
well, like my job won't let me. I don't got the time because my
Mm-hmm.
job won't allow me, or whatever. Like I don't got nobody to go to the gym with me. You know what I'm saying? We always can make a whole bunch of like excuses, man. But the one thing about the world, how advanced it is, man, you don't need a whole lot, man. You can do
You
a whole
don't.
from your phone, from your home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need no trainer. You don't need none of that, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
GPT will tell you what to eat, how to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a whole lot of
Mm-hmm.
excuses left for people, man. So if anybody's out here that's like not doing, it's probably us. It's probably you that's, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
reason. It ain't too many excuses
Yeah.
that you can use, man. Because
Yeah.
everything you need, all the tools, man, they out here.
Yeah. But I'd be real with you, bro. Like, man, I I can get so deep in a rut, right? Like meaning like when it's like unmotivated
Mhm.
to turn that leaf over, right?
Yep.
And then what I learned, man, I had to understand, man, like what's going on around me. Like, so if I'm, so for example, right, if, if I'm so overwhelmed with whatever circumstances on my plate, right? I've shared this on here, man. Like the plate is full. I can't eat it all, right? So everything is on the plate,
Yeah.
and I don't have a good structure for it, a good plan. I'm not planning well. I'm too busy, right? And then what ends up happening, I'm burnt out basically, and that's really what kind of comes to that rut. But then it takes so long to charge me back up, right? So I need some things, right? I need, to really change my mindset. But I like what you said too, John, is that sense of seriousness, like stop playing,
Yeah.
because you got to get serious. And I think that's the part that I had that had that light bulb that had to come on. Like, dude, you got to get serious. Like,
Yeah.
if you continue to play around, then some shit gonna be irreversible, or you're gonna be in a situation where you got to live with the outcome.
Yeah.
And I think, I think that's something that, oftentimes we just not serious enough. We taking life for granted. We taking every second, every minute, every hour, every day for granted. And
Yeah.
then you look up, it's the end of the year, you ain't hit none of your goals, or you ain't, you ain't reached where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
But nah, John, man, I'm gonna shout you out for a sec, because bro, you had a hell of a like third, fourth quarter last year. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just looking at the things you did for yourself, your business,
Yeah.
starting a new business, getting back in the gym, getting back in hooping. Like,
Yeah.
I think those some things that, started last year. Your body was like, nah, bro, we good on that hooping. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't know who we was talking to. It was somebody early on when
That's
you was talking about,
probably
huh?
Jessica.
Yeah. You're like, man, I
First,
ain't hooping
first,
in
first,
10
first
years. You know what I'm saying?
10 years.
I don't, you know what I mean? Not even really being able to see it for yourself, man, but then actually being committed to it and doing it weekly and leagues. And
Yeah.
nah, man, like I think some of that is all part of that clarity that
Yeah.
now is like confidence. Like, bro, I mean, just take action, because I take action, I get better. Things I keep growing.
Yeah.
So sometimes, man, we just gotta shoot, just lock in and take the
Yeah.
action.
Got
So,
to go, man. And
yeah,
that's
facts.
that's like, yeah, man, appreciate it, man. But that's the thing. I was kind of what I said. Like, I was the first, yeah, 2, 3 still, man. But the first like a month I did that, it wasn't good, man. Like I
Right, well,
wasn't,
good,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? I
Yeah,
had
facts. Yeah.
I be sleep first couple of weeks I did, and I wasn't even hooping like that. Like, but I was just trying to get back out there. I was like, yo, I'm too. And I just played the other day with a dude, man. He probably like 28 or 30. And we get back, he hadn't been out there. We get back, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking on Instagram, and his story was like, he's like, yo, I gotta do something. He's like, I'm too young to be gassed like I am. So he 28 years old, 30 years old. And he was like, yo, I gotta tighten up. Like, I'm too young to be out of shape
Mm-hmm.
like this. And he hooped, you know what I'm saying? He hooped
Mm-hmm.
counselor. So with me, man, I had to I just ain't want to be, I just ain't want to, I just ain't want to be like that, man. Cause I was like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like it's too much in front of me, too many years in front of you. And of course, like if you 50, 60, you're not going to be playing with 20-year-olds, but you
Right.
still want to be able to enjoy what you love to do and be active
Mm-hmm.
and just be able to say yes if you want somebody say, oh, you want to go hoop or you want to go, you know what I'm saying, go get a drawing or go job. You don't want to be like, nah, man. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
most of us we'll say no because we really ain't physically capable. Not that we don't want to. We'll just be like, nah, y'all, I'm done with that. But you ain't really done with it. It's just like you ain't capable of doing it no more because you done got so far, you know, away from, you know what I'm saying, yourself like physically that you can't even see it no more. So we tell
Right.
ourselves like, nah, hell nah. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just tried it, man. Like I said, I just like, damn, y'all got to tighten up, man. And I think it's
Mm-hmm.
more because of us doing this, we connected with Ball Hawk, with Wes, with Will. So all those people, they active. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was like purposely, but I'm like, damn, yo, these dudes is, they within 5, 10 years of our age. And I'm like, yo, they out here doing whatever. So I was like, man, I can't be out here. So that's the thing we were saying about being around people that's like on the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if it would have been if we'd have been doing if we wasn't doing this and I was just here just seeing the same people that ain't really doing nothing, just chilling, And ain't nothing wrong with chilling and having you a drink or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you don't really if you around people that ain't really doing it, what's gonna make you say like, yo, I gotta tighten up, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the gym. If all we do is if all us three do is every Sunday we sit in the garage and just drink and tell jokes. It's cool. It's good. It's good fellowship. But when it's time to go see that doctor, or when it's time to go play with the kids, man, you can't do it. So
Right, right,
that's another reason too. The kids too, man. Like I'm like, yo, I can't be. I don't know what my kids gonna do, but I was like, man, I can't be out here. My kids want to play, want to throw the ball, want to shoot, and I can't. Like, y'all go ahead, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
Hmm.
man. If I
Hmm.
was, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, man. All that's I just credit that to this too, man. To us doing this because we got with those people and everybody that we had. I mean, we might have had a couple people that probably wasn't maybe in the gym or wasn't eating wasn't on the right things. But most of everybody that we talked to, man, they was at least they acknowledged that they wasn't doing right, or they was, you know what I'm saying, actually, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying, trying to take care of their health, trying to, you know what I'm saying, stay fit, into, reading, whatever. And whatever it is, man. Everybody we had on here, man, for the most part, they was better in their self or trying to in some sort of way, man. So I think that's like a positive thing, man. Cause like I was talking about earlier about the kids, if I wasn't doing that, then they not doing that. Cause they ain't gonna
right,
see it where
right.
else,
They ain't
man.
seen it. Yeah,
They not
yeah.
gonna
Hmm.
see it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think a lot of that, what they say, your vibe is your tribe. And
yeah, man.
man, you around people that gonna, inspire you to do things or allow you to go look at yourself and seek inside of yourself to find something that you know is there, but you just gotta bring it out,
Yep.
and once you start that, and like I'll use you as an example, John, like you probably felt that, from just, switching some things, and being more active. Look how it spread to different parts, and other things, areas in your life, man, and how it's, radiant in those areas, and you're planting seeds in different areas, and things are starting to sprout, and that motivation that you got, is going, man. And like El said, man, like we see it. So, man, yeah, big props to you, man. Like, that's dope going into year 41, man. For real.
Hmm.
Man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then me and Lonnie are both. I think we both out of that joint now, man. But last year we had that weight on our neck, man. We had that box truck
Oh
on
yeah,
our
the
neck last
box
year.
truck weight.
So that was another thing. That's probably the
That
best.
28,000. That 28,000 ton on it. I mean 28,000 pounds on it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Nah,
man. And that's
yeah,
that's probably the best thing I did. That's probably after that, it just happened at the end of the year when I got rid of it. So, we was into that joint. Lana, you probably was into that joint for about how long you was there? About five years? You did that?
it's four. Yeah, it's 21. Drew four this year. We drew four last year. 4 years, bro.
Yeah, so I was
4
drinking
years.
like a year after that, or maybe three or four, something like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, man, and that's one thing that if I was it was 10 years ago when I did that, and I felt like all right, I tried it, I was making some money, and then it ain't go right, stuff started happening. So I would have been like, once I got out of that, it wouldn't be no juice business. I'd be done. Cause I would be like,
Hmm.
nah, I done tried it, man. Cause that's something like that my dad or my, what I'm saying, that's how what I saw. Like, you don't play around. Like he wouldn't try nothing like that. Just go to work, that's all you need to do. Get your
Keep it
good job
simple.
and go to work.
Hmm.
So that's what I would
Mm-hmm.
be doing. Like I tried it,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't work. Nah, I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna go to work Monday through Friday, come home, and that's all, man. Don't try to do nothing extra. But you know what I'm saying. I figured it out, and the whole time I was like, yo, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I was like, but it's straight. It's gonna be all right. And once I got that off me, I was like, boom, what I'm gonna do next? I ain't was like, nah, man,
Hmm.
I'm done, man. So that's
Hmm.
the thing that another thing I learned too, man. Hey, it ain't never you don't never gotta stop, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
L,
nah.
you take a L, you might, what I'm saying, take a loss, you know what I'm saying? But you bounce
It's
back, man.
lessons.
You figure
But
out
it's lessons.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
like Ray said earlier, man. Like it's lessons, man. Like I coined last year as a lesson in business. Like last year was a bit, a lesson. I say that to say, but we had six six therapists, full time therapists lead a practice. So, bro, that was a $50,000 a month income, $50,000 a month revenue gone from the practice. I didn't adjust with it financially as it relates to how I paid other people and all the things. And what I mean, so you look at that, man, you're like, all right, what was my lesson in this situation? It wasn't an L, but it was the other L, it was a lesson. Like, all right, so now I gotta go into
Mm-hmm.
this year, we gotta make some adjustments, we gotta do things a little different,
Yep.
right? We gotta stop leveraging too much in the business. So we gotta be more business savvy and smart and not looking at for what looking at the right now, but looking at the long term. And so, but I was gonna ask y'all, what's your biggest wins last year? The biggest wins, and any lessons? Instead of the L's, but any lessons?
Go ahead, Bird.
Man, I think you spoke on it a little bit earlier, man. Just really kind of honing in on the health stuff, man. You know, taking that blood work and looking at it, seeing where you at, and
Mm-hmm.
making those changes and adjustments, man. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm in a much better place, man. I was actually, I shared this with y'all, man. I was like so damn tired, like the first half of the year, and I thought I was active, I was still working out and everything, but I would be so damn tired, man. And I went and got my blood work done, and like I was vitamin D deficient like crazy,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it was like
Mm-hmm.
I had to take I had my doctor prescribed me some vitamin D pills, man. It was like 12,000 units per pill.
Oh
And
wow.
the over the counter joints are like 750
Five. Yeah. Yeah.
five
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn.
I had to take them joints for like 2 weeks. And
Mm-hmm.
when I went back, I got my work done again, and I seen not only that, but like my cholesterol had slipped a little bit, just from bad, just bad habits and everything. So just really kind of turning that around and seeing that become better, I think really motivated me and like gave me some foresight about
Mm-hmm.
like we said about the kids, and just really understanding that, hey man, you only get one body. You only
Mm-hmm.
got one life to live, man. You got to take care of that temple, and just really, understand it, how important health is, man. Because I'm sure we can look back and see many of men or individuals in our families who like ain't never been to the doctor 10 to 15 years until, they got something that might be terminal or something,
Mm-hmm.
that they got to go to the doctor. So, and just really kind of preaching and practicing that to our group, and actually Witcher Bryant, man, he's one of the advocates that really making sure that you're on top of your health stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like wrapping up with him, just talking about different things, and you know just kind of keeping up on that. And man, I think that making some corrections in some of my day-to-day habits, and and my health was definitely my biggest one for 25 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Shit, man. Yeah, I'll say health, man. But for the lesson, we all just talked about that. Getting that goddamn truck off my back, man. That's my lesson. That's the lesson.
Was that the biggest? Was that the win
You
or the
probably,
lesson?
you
The
probably.
win. That's
It could be
like the
both,
win,
both,
right?
man. Yeah, yeah.
That was really holding me. It wasn't holding me. Like I said, I could have. And sometimes you can't jump. You want to jump, you can't jump. But that was holding me back from. I don't know if I was trying to wait on it to start juice stuff, but anything else, I couldn't do nothing else because I'm paying for that joint when I wasn't using it. So hey, I'm
Mhm,
making. Yeah, we
mhm.
can say we're making good money, but when you paying $1,000 a month for 7 months for no reason, which you that's hey, that's a you could have used that, right? I could use that money. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know what I mean? So that's on top of we just talked about all the spending, the splurging, the not budgeting right. So I'm just taking this stack every month, like boom, that's gone. Just take it out the window. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a lesson and a win. But other than that, probably like the health, man, getting active, man, getting active
Mm-hmm.
and doing it and like doing it with my kids, like because they don't listen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They don't pay attention. They don't listen, but they pay attention. So like for me to
Mm-hmm.
see that the stuff I was doing, I mean, I remember when I first doing it, like probably almost 2 years now. When I first was doing it, the 9-year old, he drinking Sunny Delight, and I'm over here juicing, and he over there drinking whatever he want to drink. And he's like, I don't want that. I'll get him to taste it. He
Mm-hmm.
don't want that. But now, I mean, just today, just last night or whatever, he wanna be like, oh, he want a snack or something. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna eat whatever. He eat like some apples or something. So I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, that's what's up. That's what you should be doing. And then what he say? He said, can I get some juice? So I'm like, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course you can. So for me doing that with being active, with trying to like, change my diet up, just to see like people follow me, man. Like somebody that, a 9-year old, a 6-year old, they already being mindful. And I'm thinking like when I was 9 and 6, it wasn't none of that. I was, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nobody's fault because we ain't know. I ain't have no,
Yeah, yeah,
wasn't nobody juicing in my kitchen. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
man.
That wasn't happening.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, see, their thing was back when we was younger, man, they get you some Welch's or some ocean spray. You think that's healthy.
Minute Maid or
Great.
something crazy.
Just
Yeah.
praying grape juice. And they think that was healthy, but
Hmm.
now we know that it ain't. But
Hmm.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's what my thinking was, man. Probably those two things right there, man. Trying
Yeah.
to getting back active, man. You know, and we know we've been doing these, you know, what we call like, you know, these little weekly, bi-weekly little, you know, therapy sessions, man. You know, so
Hmm.
you know, and I don't even know, I don't pay attention to like that, but I think as the like weeks went on, it was kind of like it was like, you know, it was beneficial, man, because we was just whether we was talking to somebody, whether it was just us talking, we was out here just, you know what I'm saying, just chopping it up, man. And, you know, we wasn't talking about nothing too heavy. We wasn't in here, you know, saying complaining about what's going on in life with your well, my wife won't do this or something. We weren't doing that, but we was just, you know what I'm saying? We was just venting, man. You know, expressing what you
Hmm.
want to express, trying to
Hmm.
without really knowing it. We was checking up on each other without,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So that was dope too, man. And
Hmm.
yeah, but yeah, 25 went bad, man. It started off, it got rocky, but it finished. I landed smooth in 25, man. So
Hmm.
I had a
No
smooth,
turbulence in the
I had a
beginning, huh?
smooth landing. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
turbulence though,
yeah.
man. But
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
yeah, that's my thing though. I be telling my wife all the time, like, and it's probably like a bad habit, some, but I think it's good too. But she'll be concerned about something like, "Oh, what you gonna do about this?" And I'm always like, "No, it's cool." Like, and I might should be more like, "Yo, let me figure out a plan." But I always just feel like, you know, it's gonna be all right. Everything gonna be
Hmm.
straight, man.
Hmm.
Long as you know what I'm saying. Long as you
Yeah.
keep on, you know, so long as you're trying to do something, long as you're trying to figure it out, and you ain't doing nothing to set yourself back. You know what I'm saying? When you get behind the eight ball in some bill stuff or job stuff, man, you know, everything gonna be straight, man. And hey,
Yeah.
it ain't never not happened yet. You know, for
Yeah.
Yeah,
time
yeah.
I can remember, man, when I'm 25, when I'm 30, I done had a lot of shit, 17, a lot of little, you know, situations, man. And it ain't never,
Yeah.
I ain't never not came out of nothing, man. So, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You might have took an
That's a
L,
good point.
yeah, but I ain't.
Yeah.
I be thinking about it. So now it's almost like even with the truck, man. I was thinking the whole time like I'm writing that check,
Stress.
that junk coming out
Stress.
my account. But I'm like, yo, it's all right, man. It's cool, man. Don't even, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just keep doing
Yeah.
what you're doing. You know, it
Yeah.
ain't no, you know, it's gonna work out. And
Yeah,
most of
Yeah.
the
yeah.
time, man, it do, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
here,
Nah.
26. We're gonna see what happens, man.
Nah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yep.
Nah, but it's funny you said I was thinking the same thing. Jasmine asked me, uh, oh man, like what you know, when I turned my birthday in September, she's like, oh man, what's your wisdom? What you got for me? And I was like, shit, man, everything always works out.
Yeah, man.
And I would say my biggest win of this year, honestly, man, nothing really tangible, but I guess it's tangible, man. But I've reconnected my relationship with God, man. Like just that part, man. Because I for so long, man, I've been so self reliant. Like I just been like I'm on it, man, and I ain't been grounding myself in gratitude. I just been allowing stress to just consume me. Situations not looking the way it should look, man. I'm stressed out about it, right?
Yep.
Um, all in all, bro, like that was I would say probably one of the most positive things that they could just really just help me see what's possible if I can just ground myself in something outside of myself. And to your point, man, everything always and will work out. Even if it don't work out, it's still gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of leaning into that more and not feeling like I gotta carry it all on by myself. So no, man, that's definitely been my win, man. I done shared all my lessons, man. I done had a lot of lessons this year. I ain't gonna hold you. I done had a lot of lessons this year. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm still, and that's what it's about too, because I do feel like, I mean, without it, we won't learn. Without those lessons, we're not going to learn how to be better, learn how to persevere and how to be resilient. And I think that's what all of that will build character if you allow it. It will build character. Yeah.
No
Yeah,
doubt, no doubt, no doubt, man.
I ain't lost.
What you were saying, Lionel, like, and you too, John, like, just having that type of mentality. At the end of the day, it's just a testament of your faith. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And understanding that it's something that that's greater than you, who you're trusting in, that's putting you in this position to say everything's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep on pushing. Everything's gonna be all right. That voice, that voice, that's Big G, man. He
Yeah.
gonna lead, guide, and direct us every single time. So, as long as we grounded in that, man, everything's gonna be a-okay, man. So, man,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, man. I give you big props to reconnecting in that way as well, man, because that's
Yeah,
important
appreciate
also.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
no doubt, man.
And I said, I mean, I don't know if I like me. I kind of I get to like I used to be when I was younger. It was religious, and now that I'm older, it's more like spiritual. Like I ain't really
spiritual.
that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
religious
yeah.
anymore. And I don't even like you said you went to church for New Year's Eve, man. I probably went to church 3, 4 times last year. And my mom always tell me like, yo, whatever, I send my kids with her to go. She was like, hey, you can go too. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't pay no. I'm just like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna go. But I said, man, and that's how I know like it's something greater than us because I always be like, you know how like you in jail or you in trouble. We don't ever really go to that till we in trouble. Then you wanna pray then. You know what I'm saying? You wanna go ask. You wanna go get on your knees. You wanna go sit in the church if you got in trouble. And I like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know like when I thought about it like for my whole, adult life. Like I ain't really, like you said, you take a lesson, but I ain't really never lost, like ever, man. Like, of course, we got people get sick, people pass away. That ain't what we're talking about. But as far as like you have an experience in your life where you have a drastic mistake cost you lose your job or you know what I'm saying, you get divorced because you did something wrong. Stuff that's your fault that you can control. You something that's happened that you got control over. Like I always like, something happened, just like with the truck, just like with the businesses, just like with being trying to get healthy. I'm always like, I have all these wins, and then when I have a loss, I don't. Then I'll be like, yo, I need some. That's when you really want to ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
And I catch myself every time, like, damn, you always do that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
always you when you win. Then when you lose, you gotta go get some help.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm winning, you know what I'm saying? When I'm winning, when the truck was rolling, I was making thousands of dollars every week. I wasn't worried about going to no church. I wasn't worried about getting no closer
Yeah.
to nothing because I
Yeah.
was feeling like it was me. But
Yeah.
but it ain't us. But
Yeah.
that's why I feel so like, it's like sure about saying that like it's always gonna be straight, man, because we done did so much stuff, man, and we have so many different experiences, but we still here. We end up right
Hmm.
back. Like we ain't sitting here like, hey, Raymar can't be on here with us no more, man, because some health scare, or I can't be on here. I can't do nothing today, brothers, man. Went to the doctor, man. Bad news, man. So like we all straight, man. And we got so much like work we can be doing. We could be
Mm-hmm.
so much better, but
Mm-hmm.
it could be so much worse, man. We could be
Mm-hmm.
fucked up out here, man. You know
Nah,
what
you
I'm saying? It could be
definitely can, man.
what I'm saying, think about it. You go outside, you look in your driveway, look in your garage. You got it all, man. You got everything. You got everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we want a whole lot more, but I just think about like it could be bad, man. You could be. I be talking to my, how we got everybody got a couple little beater rides outside. So we going to school, and the kids like, hey, what we drive? What car we getting in? And they used to be like, oh, we getting in this one. They like, oh, I don't want to drive that. I don't want to drive that one. You know what I mean? But I'm telling them, but now I try to tell them like, yo, when I was whatever, it wasn't no what we driving, yo. We had
You got
a station wagon, yo. We had
this and that's
yeah,
it.
driving.
Yeah.
this.
It was all beaters outside. It was all beaters
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
outside. And then
Mm-hmm.
the new car we get, it ain't the new car we get now. It's cloth seats. That's hot as hell in the summertime. You know what
Got
I'm
that.
saying? So
Roll down
Mm-hmm.
the
yeah,
window.
roll down windows.
Mm-hmm.
You got back when we young. We might got I might got a couple outside now. We got the joints. We might get in on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And you
Mm-hmm.
get picked up from school, and you got to get on the other side. You know what I'm saying, on the passenger and crawl over, man. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. We don't got that no more, man. You know what I'm saying. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
that, man. So I just be thinking like it could be like it was so much like worse, man. So
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
all these years go by, we make all these resolutions, we make all these, what I'm saying, proclamations, we say what we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do, and man, we still, hey, time going, man, we still on here. Hey, Lionel, Ray, hey, when I 20 years ago, if I saw y'all 20 years ago, y'all look like we look right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's a fact.
I can't say that. Raymond, we were just somewhere
Yeah.
the other week.
Yeah.
I saw some guys I ain't seen in a long time, and I ain't recognize them, man. I ain't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
who
Yeah,
was
yeah,
yeah,
there.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
yeah.
man,
No,
we winning, man. It ain't,
that's real talk. That's real talk.
yeah, we winning,
Yeah.
man.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I think just keeping that perspective, man. I think, a lot of times we lose it. We lose it. We don't, and like you trying to train your kids, right? To keep perspective, man. Like, don't get entitled, man. This shit,
This shit ain't free out here, man. Ain't free play, man.
this shit ain't free.
Yeah,
Yeah, this shit ain't free. So you got to work for it.
yeah.
If they look how hard you work for it, sacrifices you make, the
Yes,
struggles that you go through to get to, where you are now, So, nah, this is definitely, but that's that time we in, man. I think, this is definitely a time really to reflect, right? Because when you really think about the months, season we're in, this isn't really a season for new birth, right? This is season for being still, reflection, right? Maybe planning, right?
yep,
And then you hit those spring months, man. It's like, all right, things come back to life, and then we spring forward, But think about the momentum and the energy, right, that you can build by just the planning and just the cultivating and not taking on too much, going into the year calm and
yep,
the whole resolution thing, like, all right, firstly, I'm gonna do this, and actually give me anxiety, bro. It's like, I'm already overwhelmed,
yep.
but now let me just pace this thing out. Let me just do what I got to do, lock in, man. But nah, man, this is gonna be a good year, man. I'm excited. I'm excited at every start of the year, but in particular, I feel like I'm wiser. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's different.
and
I
I
think
think
it's
that's,
different this year. I think it's a little
yeah,
different. I think it's a
feels
little
different.
different this year, man, because it's so many. It's a lot of like. I can't really think of no. I mean, of course, people got whatever they got going on, but I don't know too many people that I'm gonna talk to on a regular basis that's really got no like. Ain't no lot of negativity around. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You always
Yeah,
got
yeah,
people,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
your friend or your coworker. They always got some
Hmm.
shit, like some shit that ain't right. Something ain't going right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
whatever it is, man. Your family member or whatever, man. Some people just always, if ever they mean to or not, man, they just can't get right,
Yeah,
man. They
yeah,
always
yeah.
Yeah.
bring you that conversation, that phone call that like, damn, what you call me to bring me down? You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right, right.
I don't see, but I don't got a lot of that. I can't really think about a
Yeah.
lot of that. Like, I ain't too many people calling me. Either they calling me to we checking up on each other, we talking about what we gonna do, but ain't too much of that calling, like telling the sob story, man, or like if I'm calling somebody, I'm telling them like, yeah, man, I'm getting ready to drop off. I'm getting ready to work out, or I'm over here juicing, or I'm getting ready to, I'm reading or whatever I'm doing. And they
Hmm.
just, I ain't doing shit, man. I'm just chilling, man. She's ready to drink me one or getting ready,
Hmm.
go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, do what you want to do. But I don't got a lot of that around me, man. I think that's like it ain't always used to be like that. And I didn't really, and I was cool with that. I talk about all the nonsense like anybody else can, man. But it just like it feels different when, it's a lot of just like everybody that I'm coming in contact with, they trying to or they doing something, man. Something like positive,
Hmm.
man. And that's different. That's different for me because it ain't always been like that. It always been, I had, we all got different types of friends and all that, but you just different to feel like it ain't no negativity around right now for me, man. So
Yeah.
that's different. That's different. That's
Hmm.
why I say this year different, man, because I ain't got that.
That's
That's good.
important too, man. Because like it's you always try to wrap my head around it, man. It's just funny how fast like that negativity can spread, and even like the transference of energy, man. Like you were saying, like you gotta get on the phone with somebody, and they just like you might even heard the story before. They might have told you this before. They might be stuck in
Yeah,
some situation. They just keep rehashing the same thing over and over again, and it just makes you feel like, dang, man, like
yeah,
and it might affect some
Hmm.
part of your day because of what you hearing from them, man. So like,
Hmm. Hmm.
it's definitely good to kind of, you love them, you care for them, but hey, man, you gotta,
Yeah.
set them boundaries and understand that, like, what you have is for you, but I support you, I pray for you, but
yeah.
man,
You
like,
can do something.
yeah,
You can
man,
help them out.
yeah,
They trying to
yeah,
get you out of there, man. Come work out with me, man, or
yeah,
Hmm.
come over. We watch the game, man. Or we'll whatever we'll do. We'll do something. But I ain't gonna stay here with you though. You can come
nah,
up here where I'm at, but I ain't staying down here with you, man.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I think, man. I think
Nah.
that's the thing we gotta that's the thing that's good for me, man. And then I'll tell you last, I don't know if you've seen it, Raymar or Lionel. Y'all heard about I didn't really know too much about it, but the joint that happened, the shooting that happened, right? The Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Wes, I seen it, and then, he posts. That's his wheelhouse, man. All that type of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
man. He really like feel like that's like his
It was a
people.
police shooting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ice. Ice.
The
Yeah.
white lady.
ICE. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shot a white lady in Minnesota. Like
Oh wow,
the
I didn't know
ICE
that.
people. Yeah, so
ICE did. Oh
It
shit.
was
yeah,
ice.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a white lady, and she wasn't. They said how they said she was doing something. She wasn't doing nothing. I don't think. But his thing
Mm-hmm.
was like, just imagine. That's why I was talking about our kids and all that. But he was saying something like, just imagine like how would it be if all of us was from like Minnesota, like what? Because and since like we got younger kids, so since like COVID, if you had your son Lionel, they died about 6 years. We had our kids right then, yo. He's like, how would that feel to live there from COVID to now? They got like George Floyd. We had COVID. They got, mad, just fucked up stuff going on. And he was like, like how would a kid feel? Like how they supposed to grow up like that? What, black, white, whatever. Like, so I was just thinking like, damn, man, it's bad out here, man. So you got to keep all that negative stuff away, man, because it's
Oh,
everywhere. You
absolutely.
turn the
It's
TV
everywhere.
on,
Yeah.
it's everywhere, man. And that just made me think like, it's stuff bad happening everywhere, man. But when he said that, I was like, I thought about it. Like, if I had a child born at around COVID, around the George Floyd, they don't know nothing but like trauma, man. Nothing but bad, bad news, man. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing good because they grew up. It was COVID. Everybody had masks on. Everybody was, that was a different time. Then after that, they had the George Floyd. So just imagine if you got kids in school, it ain't too safe to move around that place during that time. You know what I'm saying? You going people, white, black, everybody, at odds and government doing this or that. But it just made me think like, man, you gotta like, for this year, man, I'm just trying to build me a little fort, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build you a little personal family fort, man. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's rough out there, man. It's rough out here in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's good. They used to say Richmond it's bad in Richmond or it's bad here, but you know what I'm saying? It's way we got it way better
Yeah, man.
than a
Yeah.
lot of people got it, man. As far as what I'm saying, society, you know what I'm saying, what we do in our home, we do in our families, but we got it good, man, and we got a lot of room to like grow and get better. But yeah, that just made me like more appreciative, man. When I saw that, I was like, damn, I never thought about it. Like I never thought about if I grew up during that time. Well, I grew up in a time where it was nothing but traumatic events, Columbine
Mm-hmm.
shootings, and you went to school. Like I ain't never had nothing like that happen in my school when I was in school. Nothing wild like that. But that just make you think how important it is when your community, your family, how important it is to instill them values and stuff in your kids, man, because they ain't gonna be at home forever, man. So,
Mm-hmm.
26, man, it's just I think it's gonna be a good year for everybody, man. That's what I feel, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So you're a year of expectation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting what you can do for yourself, man, and trying to exceed those
Mm-hmm.
expectations, man. I think it's going to be a positive one for all of us, for sure.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Uh,
Yeah, man. So we see, man. We can wrap it, man. So all right, what's one of us, man? We see we got it, man. Lana, what you got this year, man? One thing which one thing you think you trying to do, man? It ain't gonna be simple. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Uh,
man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple, bro. Health, bro. Like that's
okay,
top of the list, man. Just inside out, man. That's what it's gonna look like.
okay.
Inside out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, that's what the goal is.
All right, Bird, what's up with you, man?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say the same thing, man. And I got a story for y'all, man, to
Mm-hmm.
go along with it.
Yeah.
I was honing in on my health thing, man, and like I believe in the spring, man, I had like cut out the drinking, and I was really trying to, get myself back into a space where,
Mm-hmm.
I could see some changes. And my wife and I, we had went down. We usually go down to Miami for Father's Day weekend. That's kind of been my little thing every year. And I was celebrating. My numbers and stuff had went back up. Man, I was celebrating. I was having a good time, and one thing, man, you got to stay hydrated, bro. You got to stay hydrated. I was out that joint, man, drinking at the pool, drinking in the hotel room, and we went out to see went out to the comedy club on one night to see Gary Owens, man, and we was waiting in line, man, and man, it had to be like, I don't know what the humidity, it was probably feels like 90 plus out that joint. So we waiting in line, man, and everything hit me all at once, man. And everything hit me all at once, man. And
Yeah.
y'all remember back in the day when like it'd be 12 o'clock at night and the TVs would start going in the snowflakes.
No.
And man, that's all I started seeing. I, I,
Mm-hmm.
I
All
got out of the line. I got out of the line. I was like, babe, you might have to call the you
It's
might
a
have to
wrap.
call the people. You might have to call the people. Hey,
Yeah,
next
yeah.
thing you know, man, I don't know what happened, but next thing you know, we was in the inside and we was in VIP seating. So, hey, man, you got to stay hydrated out here, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't want them problems. But man, that's what happens. That's what happens,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
shoot. I've been there before.
Yeah, hey,
John to
I
pick
was
me
with
up one
you.
time.
I was with
He
you.
was with me. Hey, you might try to
Wait.
do too much. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that one day. We'll get on that, man. Because I don't know. I mean, I've been there. I've been there. Probably. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Probably. I've been there. I haven't really been there with maybe drink when I was like in college, but I done been there with them damn edibles, man. I done been there with them joints, man. Shit, spinning like a top, man. But
Yeah,
but I don't know why I don't know why we do that, man. I guess we don't plan to do that, man. That
yeah.
nah,
overindulging,
man,
man. But
overindulgent. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm,
man, it's tough,
mm-hmm,
man.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say health too, man. But let me see. I'm gotta figure. I'll get something else, man. Of course, it's health.
mm-hmm,
For me, man, I want to just like you said first, Lana. I just want to go bigger, man. I just want to
mm-hmm,
go bigger. I just want
mm-hmm.
to go bigger. I want to
Yeah.
go bigger and better, man. I want to get.
Mm-hmm,
I want to need my nine. I mean, I need it. I probably never gonna not have it. Which I let me say that. Maybe I hope not to need a 9 to 5 one day. But
mm-hmm,
I want to after this time next year. I want to be further away from like needing my 9 to 5, man. You know what I'm saying? So
mm-hmm,
whatever that look
Hmm.
like. Like, oh yeah,
Hmm.
hey, this year with whatever I did, man, I made this year on the side, I made 20 grand, or I made 40
Hmm.
grand. But that's why I want. I want to get further away from the 9 to 5, closer
mm-hmm,
some financial and some just freedom. Period, man. That's
Freedom.
what I
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah,
want.
yeah.
You know?
No,
Freedom. I love that.
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's
feel
what I
that.
want,
Yeah.
man. I just like I said. I mean, we always been conditioned all our life, man. You go work, you go to work. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that my dad. I saw him do that. Shit, I don't. I mean, I miss mad days of work. My dad probably never missed no days. 40 years, I never seen him talking about he's sick. I never seen it. So I respect that, and I work like I know like with the value of like you got to go work, you got to pay your bills, but I know that it ain't the same. It ain't the old days. Like what's my man? Y'all seen The Wire? What Slim Charles said? One thing about the old days is they the old days. So
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah.
Hmm.
So it's
that's a
different
fact.
times, man. So but
Mm-hmm,
that's what I want to do, man. So we sit up here New Year's Eve or 2027 January. I want to be able to say like, yeah, I got closer. I got close to that, man. So that's my
mm-hmm.
that's my uh that's my target for this year, man. Get
Yeah,
closer, keep getting my health right.
yeah.
Probably try to turn that up if I can somehow, man, and try to spread it to my family members, man. Try to spread
Hmm.
that to
Hmm.
my mom, to the elder people.
Mm-hmm,
Some of them they ain't gonna come back. They ain't gonna come along, man. And that's cool too because at the end of the day, they happy. As long as they happy with saying they gonna
mm-hmm,
keep doing what they doing, then you can't do nothing. You gotta let them do what they
mm-hmm,
do, man. But that's my thing. Man. I want to try to get them as many people as I can. You know, put some life in it. Put some life in their hand, man. That's it.
mm-hmm.
Whatever,
More life.
man.
Put some
More
more life in
life.
their hands.
More
That's it.
life.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
I can do that by this time next year. I can say, hey, my dad, hey, he was taking 17 pills a day. Now he take one or
Mm-hmm,
whatever it is, man. Whoever it is, man.
mm-hmm,
Try to make an impact in a positive way on some people, man. Show them something that they didn't know exists, man. So, cause ain't nothing like feeling good, man. Ain't nothing like
It's
waking up
not.
and You know what I'm saying? Nothing like
Yeah.
we all wake up, we got a little ache of pain, but ain't nothing like waking up and moving how you want to move, man, or getting off the treadmill or coming out of that workout class, man. And you like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that, man.
Feeling
You know?
rejuvenated, man.
Yeah, man. It's a whole
Yeah.
lot of people out here and they can't do nothing, man. They struggling just to get out the bed, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my goal, man. That's one of them anyway. So we're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna stay tapped in, man. We're gonna stay, checking on everybody, man. Make sure people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, man, and you know, get this joint jumping, man. That's the other
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. We're
We,
gonna have a good year for the pod too, man. Good year
yeah,
for the
yeah, keep
pod.
popping,
We
man.
put that
And
in
by
the
this,
air.
we'll
Yeah.
be in a few weeks, or maybe by sometime this year, man. We'll be on here with some circular wellness hoodies, some neighborhood bucket hats, and some
Mm-hmm.
showroom shine,
Yeah,
tire shine, man, on here, man, and
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
products, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna go up, man. That's what we're
That's
gonna do,
it.
man.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one, man. First part of the year, man. Spin back to 25, and then we're moving up to 20, moving on to 26, man. So hey, that's a wrap, man. Hey, y'all boys, appreciate it. We'll
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
we're gonna
Yes,
stay,
sir.
stay locked in, man. And y'all boys keep it moving, man. Keep it pushing, man. We catch y'all. We get back, touch base next time, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Onward and upward. That's what we doing.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Y'all boys be
All
easy.
right.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Peace.
Yeah.
How can you pretend?
Now rocking with the elite.